what we got here? I know we don't have too many movers here. Just some, I mean, yeah, up on the BioBoom, you're going to have some larger percentages here, but that's doing reverse stock split. They reported decent earnings, but this is what they tend to do. If it's not, breakout, all-time high earnings, record earnings, amazing earnings, beating by 500%, in these small caps, you're really not going to get a positive reaction unless the company can give you guidance that's showing that they're going to hit profitability well ahead of analyst expectations. So, not really surprised here. That being said, though, Xeris did good, had solid. Aquestive had solid earnings. Again, they are ahead of analyst expectations. Rigel, I did not listen to it. I should. I got to get on that. There's a few things I got to do today. I'm well behind on my desk work for the week thus far, but got to listen to their earnings. I mean, they're beating estimates. I believe they reported neutral earnings, right? So 0.00. Not much going on in the healthcare world today, guys. Yesterday we had a pretty rough day in the Dow, and the Qs got hit pretty hard. So what we're looking for is probably an inside day, just trading in within yesterday's range. So what are you doing here? Hello? That's weird. I'm going to let that load. Not really sure what's going on there. But, yeah, yesterday, down day. Under decent volume too, but what I mean by inside day, if you don't know, it means essentially just trading within yesterday's. So when you have a big move, a day where it goes up or down a good percentage, you get a lot of volume. Typically the next day is kind of like take a rest, you get an inside day. If you get a continuation, then we need to basically go completely hands off and just let the bigger move happen. You can kind of see that, like there's the ignition or igniting candle. So here's the big move right on this one. Well, the next day we got another move, so we just stayed out of the way, and that's what happens, right? But inside days, let's see if we can find one. Not really great examples of them. There's a few of them in here, but nothing that's really great looking. But it's like this one, although, it's a down day, right? This would kind of, it's not completely inside, but you get the idea is that kind of just tends to trade inside the previous candle. Here's one right there. Kind of one right there. Even this is one. Right now, that's what I think we're going to see here. I don't know if we're going to get a full recovery, but... And the pre-market's looking, especially on the healthcare side, which I'm still concerned why we're not getting full portfolios here. I'd like to see what's going on with Bioreactor. Not getting it, though. Oh, well. Oh. So I'm just not getting... What is going on here? I didn't even know I can do that. Okay. Oh, at least we can look... Oh, so it's just not showing me the percentages here. Alright, this is daily charts. Doesn't look good. Yeah. CVS. Still waiting, guys. CVS is a mess, but we're sitting right here. So the RSI is really in control, right? You can see it coming up. Boom, 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 boom. So here's another one. So you need to, and you know, we got uptrend raise, so you should get a nice little bounce here. But she's been trading this amber for a while. Price target of $78. Wow, you guys are really putting out some big takes there. What's your call on that? Oh, yeah, 78 on CVS. Good move. All right, so let's take a look at OGN. It's been kind of, oh, wow, yeah, you're looking good. Not great, obviously, because we're coming from, but in terms of reversal setup, this is starting to look great. Still, she broke out here. Yes, I mean, I guess we just have to accept that we probably need to nibble at OGN at some point. We'll add a little bit today. TMO, nice little move there. Maybe it's my computer. I must, you know what? Actually, I'm processing multiple things right now. Sorry if the quality's not great right now, guys. Not going to get much out of this. All right, so again, let's take a look at the SPY real quick just to see if there's anything we can get. Nothing. XBI. We got this. That's all we got. Up here, inside day thus far. So we can't do anything probably for the first half of the day. Maybe, again, one of those times where you come back at like 2 o'clock, start coming up with a list of names, and then see if you can add something in the later afternoon. Maybe if the move's aggressive at the open, you can get something, looking at something around 10:30 to add, again, on that market flip. Oh, they reported okay earnings, right? Yeah. Okay earnings. They missed, but they beat. They beat on EPS. Missed significantly on earnings. All right, so I'm still. I mean, serious. They should have been. This should have been an over and done with deal with them becoming profitable easily last year. I mean, I would kind of give them like the COVID hangover at like for 2022, but last year should have been positive, and they're very close. It's just like, come on, guys, let's drive it through here. I mean, their biggest product is really yet to come, but, I mean, they should be good now. Yeah, this is the guy I was looking for. What we got here? Huh. So Monday got rejected, right? Yesterday got above. Now we're here, and then also on top of that, looks like we might have another one here. We also have another one here. So who's going to win? That's pretty symmetrical to me. So again, maybe she just stays here. What's the volume like? Fading. So this, I mean, essentially this is probably the new trading range. Still way above, so where it wants to be. It wants to get sucked back in. If she can hold out up here for, the rest of the month, basically, maybe by that time that Keltner channel can adjust up to here, and then maybe that is really the new... See that? You're going to hate this, but it's just like, you want to get in, The only thing you're going to get in on is the hope that there really is a buyout. Right now, that's why you would want to get in right this moment. Is that in a matter of weeks, there's going to be a buyout? Could it? Yes, because smart. They probably wouldn't announce it for a while because obviously they have to bang out the details because now they have the new data and there's more data to come. So essentially, the more they sit on this data and the more that comes out, they're strengthening their position for negotiations. So I don't think it's coming out in the next few weeks. So we just wait because we're waiting because on technicals, right? Because look, there's no volume here, guys. Nothing. So if she drops below 75, essentially, she might be able to come into 70. So at this point, where would that? It would have to be. She'd have to crash down. Which right now we're only seeing one true level. This is a possibility right now, but it looks like she broke that already. She's already outside that. So the next thing that we know of that's going to help it out is here, right? So if it breaks this uptrend right here, looking for support around 70 this week. And then that would be a spot where you have to take a moment, you look at it. Maybe it's enough where it comes into that Keltner channel that it can hang out there and make its way back out, and then it can return up to here. Now that, to me, if you're really trying to get in here, you're on the outside, you haven't got a position back at $1.50. If you're waiting for it, that's where you're gonna wait. Yeah, you're gonna wait for it to come down, get back, at least touch, and come back into the Keltner channel, and then you can start something there. Now you don't get aggressive until this Keltner channel really does consume, days worth of trading and even possibly comes into the middle where if you are having a positive, like we could see it here, that becomes a nice spot where, it tends to bounce, right? This is that middle. So if it's staying bullish, so, right now you wouldn't touch it until like 53. And even then, you'd probably want it to be outside this downtrend ray. So it's in general, just all the way hands off for a while. Just wait. Because because you could be stuck with it for a while. You could be a right position. I'm not saying it's not going to get bought out for, $200 a share or something like that. It's just that you don't know when. Why would you want to lock up money if you don't know? You're just hoping it's sooner than later. Meanwhile, you probably could get, would you want to pay $90 or $50 right now? And it hasn't, that could happen so quickly just on, like, let's say, what would bring it down a lot? Okay, Lilly or Novo Nordisk, some random rumor from some nameless, can't confirm who said it, news comes out that Novo or Lilly has stepped away from the negotiation table, like something like that. And then everybody who's right now who bought this on speculation that it's going to be bought out, they can short it and they don't want to buy it because, they're buying into a selling price. You can maybe get the idea that just things just implode and it comes down to $50 real quick. Because the cliche saying, easy up, easy down, it's true. There's very little volume in here that's going to stop it. This whole entire time you're going all-time highs for the ticker. So there's nothing in there. Yeah, of course, there's times where, we can, especially when we're talking about like when there was the COVID and everything was spiking on vaccines and anything that could, respirators, masks, PPE. When we were seeing that, where stocks were hitting all-time highs, at some point were some of those stocks, coming down and being stopped right smack in the middle of no man's land in terms of volume. Yeah, so that could happen, but it would still be technical in those cases. It would be stopping on the outside of a Keltner channel or inside of it or an uptrend ray. It really wasn't completely out of nowhere. That being said, let's see what just... So that's what's really in control, guys. So support, if she fell today, support probably for today would be around 70, 79.50. So just keep an eye on that. Anyway, minute to start. I'm not going to miss the opening for trading, so I'm going to get on that. I will post our watch list. I have nothing to add, minus we probably want to keep an eye on some of the guys who did earnings yesterday and upcoming today. So we're keeping an eye on KPTI, RIGL, Aquesta, AQST, and then XERS, and then CERS. So a lot of small guys. Keep an eye on them. And then, of course, continue to monitor VKTX as new trading range develops. If you guys have any tickers you want me to look at, I have at least 2 that I have to get out today, and then updates on earnings. So if you want anything else, I'll try to get as soon as possible, but won't be there probably till the end of the week. All right, I got to go.